A week is a long time in politics, and a year is a long time in broadcasting. This brand new Current Affairs TV network celebrates its first anniversary today. We're officially 1 year and 1 hour into our journey. Like Allied airstrikes during the Second World War, it's been a bumpy but ultimately victorious ride. We started with a few technical problems, and yes, we've been through more sound engineers than James Corden's been through Krispy Kreme donuts. A few people have gone by the wayside. One of the founding presenters of the channel, the hugely talented Andrew Neil, did just over a week of shows and absconded to the south of France, glass of champagne in hand, on the world's smallest private jet. He's now scratching out a living at Channel 4, and good luck to him. Campaigners were trying to get us cancelled before we even started, surely evidence of why this channel was needed. High-profile commentators threatening to boycott GB News advertisers. All of that happened before we came on air. Why? Because like so many people working in TV, on the radio, in the press and online, they thought they had the media scene stitched up. They were wrong. We've been the only TV outfit to challenge the narrative across the board, on COVID measures, on vaccine mandates and on climate change, to name but three. No other TV network asked what the hell we were thinking when we shut down the economy for 2 years. Since April 2020, I challenged the bonkers communist idea of lockdowns, and I believe that history will judge me kindly. And on this channel, whether it's Neil Oliver's mesmerising monologues, Dan Wootton's feisty debates, Nana Akwia's pitch-perfect rants, or Michelle Dewberry's real-world intelligence and common sense, GB News has been calling out the madness of COVID measures since we came on air. So if you've been sat there for 2 years thinking all of this is bonkers and the world's lost its mind, thanks to this place, you're not alone. For 2 years, most of the media made you think you were crazy, cruel or stupid for questioning masks, lockdowns, school closures and vaccine mandates. If you think biological men with a full penis and testicles using female-only spaces, participating in female sport, and filling up female jails and in some cases impregnating the inmates is bonkers, thanks to this place, you're not alone. If you think it's okay to love your country, if you think patriotism is the way to bring our nation together, all of its communities, its races, its cultures, and every social class, thanks to this place, you're not alone. If you think that people voted for Brexit by a majority and that decision must be honoured and we must tap into the huge potential of global Britain, then thanks to this place, you're not alone. And if you're someone that has questions, just questions about the vaccines, their efficacy and safety, if you wonder why healthy young people need to have them in order to live normal lives, then thanks to us, you're not alone. When the iconic football manager Sir Alex Ferguson took over at Manchester United, he said something interesting. He said he was going to knock Liverpool off their perch. Well, that's what we're here to do with Sky, The Beeb, ITV and all of our other rivals. And how will we do that? Well, by being authentic, by saying what we think, and by giving you a voice. We have a world-class, talented, diverse team that reflects modern Britain, both in front of and behind the camera. Just an hour ago, we had a Sunni and a Shiite Muslim on this channel debating blasphemy and censorship. It was a feisty debate. Where else would you see that on British TV? And everything we do is rooted in great journalism, in strong stories, balanced, respectful discussion, and a diversity of views. But most of the broadcast media, they don't like that. They don't want to debate anything. They want to sell one side of the story, whether it comes to COVID, vaccines, the economy, or climate change. So, this bouncing baby of a TV network, which they tried to strangle at birth, is now a kicking and screaming toddler, and getting bigger and stronger is our only goal. Why? Because I'll be blunt. Britain needs GB News. Our democracy needs GB News. And I'll be frank, you need GB News. Well, we're not going anywhere. 5 billion people have watched us digitally since we started. That's right, 5 billion. We're regularly beating our closest rivals, Sky, and I'm personally usually nosing ahead of them just about now, thanks to you. We are a digital network with a colossal online footprint, which is already rivaling a legacy media that's been around for decades. We've done all of that in a year. We're trending every other day online, demonstrating not just numbers, but editorial impact. We're talking about what matters to you, and that's why people are listening and watching. Over 1/3 people watched my big opinion monologue about the World Health Organization, which I like to call the World Hell Organization. Our amazing team have done one hell of a job so far, but it would be nothing without you. We are acutely aware of all feedback, good, bad, and indifferent. So keep it coming. We want to get bigger, better, noisier, more compelling, and where possible, more fun too. If you're enjoying this show, and if you're enjoying the channel, tell your friends, tell your family, and let's change the world together. We've come so far in a year, but we haven't even started yet. Strap yourselves in, folks. The best is yet to come. Happy birthday, GB News.